William Hunt Savile sponsors the Trilby Tour. The perfect gentleman's playground.
On the Trilby Tour tonight, one man's struggle simply to put a ball on a tee. Will he manage to do it? We'll find out later. It's the Trilby Tour Championship of Wales, and that can mean only one thing: a return to favourite venue, Pierre. Always a tough test for competitors. Let's see if Pierre can separate the men from the boils. In the show this week, we are seeking the top 10 players to join us at the World Championship final. The 4 best competitors on the day make it through to a 3-hole playoff to find the champion of Wales. And we have the usual set of clunkers and bunkers in Rogues Gallery. Some poor wretch will be interviewing the players on the first tee, but before that, here's your commentator, Rob Lee.
Thank you, Matt. Yes, we've dipped our toe into Wales just across the River Severn. That is the Norman Church, 11th century on the 14th century manor house estate. Pierre has never looked better. Did host a couple of seasons ago a World Championship final on the Trilby Tour. Return of the Mac.
Thank you, Rob. I'm down here on the first tee with Mr. Howard Brown, who I believe is about to play his very first Trilby Tour. Is that correct?
First ever.
Have you played this course before?
Last week, Tuesday, course in brilliant condition. Love it.
What about the condition of your golf, Howard?
Fantastic. I'm a good golfer at the handicap of 17.
Handicap of 17.
Yeah.
So what kind of points total are you looking at getting today?
Above the 30s would be good. Above the 30s, I think, looking at what's happening in the past, above the 30s.
Above the 30s is a wee bit reticent. You're not going to go for...
Yeah, let's go for tops then. Let's go 36 to 38.
36. Look straight into that camera.
36.
I am about to score.
I'm about to score 36 points.
On the Trilby Tour.
On the Trilby Tour.
And we've got it on camera.
Oh, my goodness.
Back to you.
You can never resist a man in a cravat. Brown on the first tee, full of confidence. I just love that. I'm a really good golfer. And he is. Smashed it. 17 handicap. There'll be words.
Right, we've now got with us a real Welsh contender, Mr. Rory Easthope. How close have you come to winning one of these titles, Rory?
Oh, it's been a while now, but Caversham Heath about 4 years ago, top 4. A few top 10s, but never actually won the big prize.
You've come close, but somehow you just seem to wither at the end there. What goes wrong? Do you get 2 10s?
I think a little bit of 2 10s and beat myself up a bit too much, I think.
Are you going to be kind to yourself today?
I'm going to try to be. It's a beautiful place.
And what about inspiration from that Welsh performance in the summer, in the football?
I don't like football.
But you like golf?
Rugby.
Are you going to take inspiration from anything Welsh?
Yeah, Eddie Jones doing fantastic with the England squad.
You and I will agree to differ on that one. Back to you.
Well, this is what it's all about. First tee, driver, nerves of steel. Carrying some local hopes with him. Another one straight down the middle.
It isn't. No, sorry, you join us in the middle of an argument here because this Trilby Tourian is Marcel DL, but he insists it is pronounced in the English fashion because we're in Wales, which is
Dalziel.
And what justification do you have for pronouncing it that way?
Absolutely none, it just sounds better.
Oh, so is your golf any better than your linguistics?
Hope so. It wasn't great until a couple of weeks ago, but hopefully hit a bit of form last week, but that'll probably all fall away on the first tee.
You used to play at Trilby Tours quite a bit, and you've qualified in the past, but you've had a few years off. Have you missed it?
Yeah, massively. That's why I'm back this year. No, last year was some business issues, which meant just couldn't get the time off over the summer, but delighted to be back here and got my best mate on the bag, which is great. See what happens.
What kind of predictions can you give us for a score today?
I don't know. Looking at the board, there's nothing under par at the moment. Looks a bit tough out there with the wind. So I'm going to try and present them at the British Open and keep it low, play in the wind, see what happens. But I reckon 34, 35 points will get you top 10.
I thought you were going to say there's nothing much below par. I'm going to be the first one. Ladies and gentlemen, Marcel Dalziel.
You know, the first time I went to Airdrie, that's where my in-laws are from, they said, go down to DL's and get some bread. And, of course, I said I couldn't find a shop called DL's. I found Dalziel's, but not DL's. It'll never go away, that problem. That's a pretty good tee shot from DL.
We're talking now with Paul Davis, who has actually made it into a playoff in the past. Paul, where was that?
That was at Hollins Hall, Yorkshire.
And how did it go for you?
The round before the playoff was very good, yeah.
And the playoff itself, we got any more details of your performance?
Yeah, it was just a bit tight and it didn't go so well. But then again, the whole group of us was terrible, apart from one guy that managed to keep his
That's
head.
the man that actually won it.
He won it by about 10 shots in 3 holes, I think.
You've kind of spread the blame here. We're actually asking about your performance, Paul. In a word.
Let down.
That's
2 words.
Well, it's a hyphen. We'll let you away with that. What about today? What are you looking at? Make amends?
Always just over 30s, so don't go too mad on expectation and then see what happens.
It's very low-key, just over 30. You're not going to boost it up and give some confidence.
If I got 36 last time, if I do that again, then I reckon I'll be in with a running. But it's a hard course. It's pretty tight, and I had a practice round yesterday, and it was hard. So
it's hard. Oh, we feel sorry for
know,
you.
you do.
But just look straight at the camera and say, I'm going to get 36.
I'm going to get 36.
We will see. He made that madness at Hollins Hall in 2015. And this one carving away to the right-hand side. How far right, though? They're clapping. They know nothing in the back of that tee. That's in the rubbish.
Right, I'm joined now by David Big Dog Hughes, who suffers from that terrible Trilby Tourian affliction of bigging up his game but never actually delivering. What is the problem, Big Dog?
I don't know, really. It must just be overconfidence.
And I'm told this year, though, you've adopted a new strategy and you intend to play down your chances.
Yeah, under the radar. I've just kind of, time for talk's over, and can't keep, making promises and not delivering. It's one of those sad things, but my fans have written into me and said, it's time to deliver or hang up the clubs. So
the surprising thing in that is that your fans can actually write, Dave. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, and they can speak the Queen's English as well. It's quite good.
That's fair enough. So, in your new tactic, can you talk us round your game? You talk us round the course today in your new underplayed style.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is really to try and play within yourself. I mean, all people that play golf know that, but it's difficult to do. If you're someone like me who loves the game and you're passionate, it's really hard to be boring and have a boring swing and just hit boring shots. So I'm really going to try and be boring today and see where it gets me.
Oh, sage advice there from a man who really doesn't know what he's talking about.
Touche, Mac, touche. I don't know what a boring swing is. What's a boring swing? Oh, he's got some style, the big dog. He's got some chat and he's got some style. Just missing the fairway on the right-hand side. That should be okay. It's tight. He's off. Low-key. Dog Hughes. Onto the golf course. Let's get to the 6th. And Howard Brown. Evesham Golf Club's Howard Brown. Oh, and that's just come up a little shy. It's all right, though. It's not in the thick stuff. Rory Easthope, second shot. Chipping and putting required here, and that's just releasing on. It's very tricky around the greens at Saint-Pierre. It really is. Marcel Dalziel in his lingo. Steady. That's all right there. That's fine. Not too much breeze. Quite a nice day, actually. How's Paul Davis started? Well, 2 points in the first 2 holes, so it needs better. This is a tee shot at 3. It's hanging up in the air a long time, and it's found the target, and that is very makeable. Good shot. Big dog at the 15th, heading for home, second to 15. This is where Saint-Pierre becomes very tricky the last few holes, particularly the last. That's avoided a water hazard, and that has found the target. Well done. Howard Brown's chip shot, the par 3, 6th. If it releases, it's good. It's downhill. Come on. It's well done. He's dynamite with the putter normally. Rory for the par. Come on, Roars. Oh, he laid up. It's really the time to lay up. 25 points DNQ for Rory Easthope. 25 points around Saint-Pierre. That's no hope. Dalziel with his third. People in Scotland will be cursing me. Still, pal. Tee shot at 3 for Paul Davis was beautiful. Can he follow it with a beautiful putt? Everybody's underplaying the speed of the greens. 31 points, though, at this stage, leading in the clubhouse. And off of 4, that's a pretty good effort. Maybe required to play a little bit more later on. Now, Brown. I mean, that's the worst putting stroke we've ever seen. But it went in. However, not enough of them went in. 27 points for Howard. But pleased to have you on the Trilby Tour, and hopefully you'll be back. Dalziel, par putt, 16, 22 points, running out of room, running out of time, running out of holes, running out of luck. 26 points DNQ for Marcel. Better days around the corner. I think that's gone from a high 5 to a low 5 very quickly. Big dog. Good healthy swing of the putter. This has got line. Oh, that's a very good effort. Looked good for a long time. 32 points there. New clubhouse leader for David Low-Key Big Dog Hughes. Well, let's return to the Mac. He's got another guest, Brendan Delaney, champion of Hampshire fairly recently.
This is the reigning champion of Hampshire from Meon Valley Success, Mr. Brendan Delaney. Brendan, that was some playoff. What was it like to be taking part in it?
It was. I was extremely lucky, I must admit. But it was a fabulous day, and it was a fabulous evening in the end. It went on that long.
It wasn't quite evening, it went on halfway into the night. How many extra holes was it?
It was at least 7, wasn't it? Yeah, so it was a fair few.
7 before you and Jamie could sort out which one of you actually wanted to lose it.
That was it, because I don't think it was won, it was literally lost.
You had plenty of chances to win. What about your chances to win here today?
It's a very, very good track, this, and after 20 times not doing anything whatsoever, I think really the chances are very slim.
So you went from your first appearance to your 20th appearance to get back into that playoff position, but you won it. Best of luck today, Brendan.
Well, here is Brendan. Once a Trilby Tour champion, always a Trilby Tour champion. Cheeky little 3-wood off the first. Cheeky little shot too. Oh, and down you come, you little beauty. More fun and frolics in a couple of minutes.
The perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back to the 2016 William Hunt Trilby Tour Championship of Wales here at lovely Saint-Pierre. Current clubhouse leader is somewhat unbelievably the big dog, David Hughes, 32 points. Will he hang in there? Can he do it again? We will see. Let's find out together. Third hole for Jason Goldberg. It's his 4th Trilby Tour event. And slipped away on the right-hand side. Plays off 6. This is unusual. We talk about nerves on the first tee at Ryder Cup. Well, the Trilby Tour is 8 times that. Just look at Esther and Silva. He just can't get the ball on the tee. Outer body experience. Yes! And he gets applause from the crowd as well. Well done. And into his round, into the back 9 now. 17 points, that's okay. Slowish start. Tricky shot at the 11th. Come on, down you come. And he's worked all that out very well indeed. And the nerves have settled. Still sweating though. 23 points for Brendan. Big Brendan. Dinky little chip. Oh, this is good. Go in. Oh, in it goes. How about that for a touch? 2 on a par 4. Gross, by the way. All right, Ted, okay. All right. Just popped off to Chepstow for a game of golf. 2. Nice. Silva. Up and down as well, perhaps. Yes. 35 points. New clubhouse leader for Esteban, the man who couldn't put the ball on the tee at the first. What a turnaround. 17th now, and the points total for Delaney's getting better. 29 at this stage. We know he's good at chipping. Oh, and that's a little heavy-handed. Probably got greedy, thinking of another chip in. Halfway around now, Jason Goldberg. And going okay, 16 points. Anywhere around level for the course. That's 36 points in Stableford at St. Pierre is excellent. That's a good touch as well. Bogey putt for Brendan Delaney. They're all important. Got chance. Turn. Bit more. Oh, he's holed another one. A lot of ho-ho-ho's going on. That means you're having a very good day. Goldberg quickly at the 9th for his par. Back and through. All very neat and tidy, apart from the result. However, as we said, 36 points is an excellent total. New clubhouse leader. That's playing off of 6 as well. Well played, Jason. Brendan. Here in 2 at the par 3 18th. Tough hole. It really is a tough one. Well, he's holed the chip. He's holed a long putt at 17. This is a chip for a par. No way. Stop it. Brendan, take a bow. Short game wizard. 34 points playoff position. He's got eyes on another Trilby Tour event, has Brendan. Good work. That's how pretty it is here at St. Pierre. Everywhere you look, it's beautiful. Some fantastic old trees as well. Let's take a look at the playoff holes we'll see at the end of the show.
The playoff holes here at St. Pierre are the 16th, 17th and 18th, par 4, par 4, par 3. And I'm on the 16th with Director of Golf here at St. Pierre, Paul Collins. Paul, nasty dog leg. How would you advise a player to cope with it?
Yeah, very nasty dog leg. The key to the 16th hole really is to find the fairway off the tee. There's a nasty copse of trees if you miss the fairway on the left, and there's also a tough fairway bunk on the right. So the key really is hit the middle of the fairway to give yourself a good approach to the green. And what about the 16th green, Paul? Anything to look out for there? Yeah, the 16th green it's an elevated approach. It's quite a long iron approach, and it's well guarded by 2 greenside bunkers and also a runoff area at the back left. So it really is pinpoint accuracy with a long iron.
You can see the tee on the 17th way over there in amongst the trees, but the difficulty is when you get here to this very fast run into the green, hit it too hard and you're away off the end and into the water. Hit it down there, you're on Gibbons Beach. Paul, have I summed up the problems here quite adequately?
Yeah, you have absolutely. The key to the 17th is the approach shot. A shot overhit, as you quite rightly said, results in a shot in the water hazard and a penalty drop. The key really is to land the ball short of the green or even just on the front of the green and allow the ball to release up towards the flag.
So thinking back, Paul, to get your approach shot from the right position, it all starts on the tee.
Yeah, absolutely. The tee shot it's a reasonably generous tee shot, but there is a fairway bunker on the left. But the key is to find the right half of the fairway off the tee to open up the approach to the green.
The final playoff hole is a par 3, and you would think that would make things easy. But this par 3, Paul, is the 237-yard final hole at St. Pierre. And that is 200 and odd yards of sheer treachery, is it not?
It is, absolutely, yeah. It's 237 yards of pure carry to a raised green that's guarded by 2 bunkers either side of the green. There's also a very large tree on the left to catch anything that's slightly offline, so it does demand a very accurate long iron or even a wood approach shot to the green.
So it is officially a par 3, but you don't get many people going in less than 3.
No, not at all. It says par 3 on the card, but I think anyone that makes a 3 today will have done very well. General score would be a 4 or maybe even a 5. Catches out the good players this hole.
There's a view of the Severn Bridge. If you can't see it, it's raining. If you can, it will be raining shortly. £6.60 to get across there in the car. More than twice as much as it cost to get across the Humber Bridge. That's a note from our producer, who's particularly biased towards all good things in Hull, of which there are not many. But the price at the bridge is decent. Come on, so's this. Whoa! Settle! No, it's semi-blind, that one. And that was from Paul Watmore. Very good shot. Reese Pigeon, birdie putt, 28 points, so he's right in the hunt here. Can he get it up to the hole? It was just the grass stopping the pigeon there. Birdie putt for Watmore at 10, 21 points, under par. This is a very good day so far. And is he... Oh, he thought he'd hold it. Not quite. Pigeon again. All square with the golf course. Long birdie putt at 16. Pretty good. 35 points. Playoff position for Reese. 1 handicapper. So he'll be trying to get into that playoff and press home his advantage. Watmore's third at 18. So many players will be chipping for par here. 35 points so far. Delicate one. Hasn't he played that well? 36 for Paul off of 9. Tied at the top. Definitely in the shake-up. So there it is. There is the top 4 for the playoff for the 2016 Championship of Wales here at St Pierre. Jason Goldberg and Paul Watmore tie with 36 points as the best score of the day. Tied for third, and into the final is Reese Pigeon and Esther and Silva. And Watmore, Pigeon and Silva, by the way, playing their first ever Trilby Tour. Time for Hunt's Hunch.
Jason Goldberg's been here before, good player. Has he got the temperament? He didn't have it last time. Paul Watmore, he was flying, absolutely flying. 12 handicap, blew up on the last 3 holes. Can he keep that? Can he get that earlier form that he had? I don't know, I don't think so. Esther and Silva, big talk on the first tee, very happy with his score, came with 35 points, playing off 12, got a few shots, could do it. He's very carefree, so he's not, doesn't feel the pressure. Reese Pigeon, local boy, 1 handicap, and he's your man to beat today. Local knowledge, difficult to go beyond him.
Well, it's supposed to be Hunt's Hunch, and my goodness, this week it really is a hunch. In fact, William really hasn't got a clue. See you after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back to the playoff to decide this year's Champion of Wales. This is where the tension starts because it's only 3 holes. You haven't got to play your way in with ease. You've got to start with a bang from the get-go.
First on the tee, please welcome Jason Goldberg.
Hi, my name's Jason Goldberg, Golf Club, Hersal Golf Club. My handicap is 6 and I'm 44 years old. Today's been really good. I was kept awake all night by my mate, snoring all night, so I wasn't looking forward to today, but yeah, been a brilliant day, really enjoyed it. Yeah. 16 was playing tough today when we played us into a big win, so we'll give it a thrash up there and see where it lands. 17 fits my eye well, so I played that well, and 18th I hit a 5-wood earlier to about 10 foot and hold it for a 2, so a 2 up there is like an eagle really, so yeah, hopefully we'll do the same.
Jason, thought he was going to hit it there. Tee shot at 16, he has a stroke. Now is this right down, oh, applause. It's a good start.
Second on the tee, Mr. Paul Watmore.
Yeah. Paul Watmore, 41 years old, Staffordshire Golf Club in the West Midlands, handicap 9. I think on the front nine, it's probably driving, to be honest. seemed to drive it really, really well, to be honest. So yeah, that was probably the strongest part. And then putting as well, to be fair. So yeah, putted well. But if I missed the greens, I got up and down, so that was good points as well. Yeah, definitely. We're going to play them different this time for sure. Yeah, I didn't play them very good at all, to be fair. 16, 17, 18 was for sure my worst holes, to be fair. So yeah, we are going to play them different this time. We're going to put the driver away. We're going to go a bit more conservative. So yeah.
Now, will it be a good move? Put the driver away. Looks like he's got the driver out. He couldn't resist it. Crowd like it. Will it find the fairway? They're quite firm. Across the corner, very similar tee shot. Look at those two right next to each other.
My name's Esther and Silva. I'm 27. I'm a member of Luton Who, and I play off a handicap of 12. Yeah, it was very good. I mean, everyone's heard about my first tee jitters, but I knew what I was all about. I promised 40 points, but I didn't quite deliver that. But 35 is a very good day. I parred 16. I held a about a 20-foot putt for par. 17, I was very lucky that my second shot didn't go in the water. I chipped up and just missed another 20-foot putt for par. Then the 18th, I was just off the back with my tee shot and 2 putted, so I know I was 1 over for the 3 holes. I would take that again if I was in the playoff.
Right, Esteban, 3 wood. Oh, this is low and right. How right, though? A long way right. Get lucky. Needs a bit of help over there. Not sure.
Finally on the tee, Mr. Reese Pigeon.
I'm Reese Pigeon. I'm 30 years old. I play here at Marriott St Pierre, and I play off 1. Good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's a bit of a different experience, but thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was good to see my home track at its absolute best and its hardest. So it's a good test. Try and keep the 16th in play. Very, very good, tough par 4. So just keep that somewhere down the fairway, and it should leave an easier approach than what I left myself first time round. 17, just give myself a view with the green, and then 18, just pray.
Going with the driver. 1 handicapper. Going right across the corner. It's got a pitch on the right edge to stay on the fairway. Oh, caught by that bunker right in the corner. So a very mixed bag off this first playoff hole. Silva ended up here. Trying to turn one around the corner. He was way right off the tee. And that's done very well. Through the foliage and back in play. Can still make par the hard way. Look at this. Pigeon's tee shot finished right up against the lip. Just get it out. Don't be greedy. Which he's done. Very smartly done. Almost a perfect tee shot. Would have been miles down there. Watmore's second at 16. You can see he can't quite see the flag. He liked that.
Is that it?
Oh, and that's gone there. Fern's back right. So a provisional ball. Lost ball. Might be. Good balance to his swing. This has got a better line. Steady. And that is just a yard away from going in there again. Oh, I thought that would have been a good one if it had gone with that. Reset. Pushed a little bit, perhaps. Yes, and caught that front right-hand bunker. It's not desperate, though.
Bugger.
Hope not. Pigeon's third. This would be a brilliant part. A brilliant part. And he'll have to make that 40-footer across the green, a raker from right to left. Silva also on the recovery trail. Little clean perhaps, bottom groove. Normally they go straight, but will it stop? It stopped all right in a sandy grave. So he's played 3 and he's bunkered. Goldberg with his third. Good splash, good healthy splat. Oh, bump in. Barnes-Wallace straight in there. Oh, that's got to help him and hurt the others. All of a sudden, 2 under par with that shot after just 1 hole. He's the man to catch. Well, he's seen how to do it. Silva for the par. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Come on. That's brilliant. It's actually a better bunker shot, that one. In the end, a 5-net 4, so no harm done. But 2 behind the brilliance of Goldberg. Watmore didn't find his first one that went in the ferns, so he's playing the provisional ball now, his 5th. And very good from there, but it's going to be 6 at best. He's got a shot, but they're all reeling from the bunker shot. Goldberg. No par for Pigeon. Maybe not even a bogey. This is for a double bogey. Watmore. 7-net 6, 2 over par. You'd have to say he's toasted, because nobody birdies 18. And he's just got 17 to make up all those shots. Pigeon for the bogey. No strokes for Pigeon, the 1 handicapper. Double bogey for Reese. Gutted.
Wow. Jason, incredible. What an incredible shot. It's pointing to 2 under. I've seen Jason play many times, and I've never seen him do that. Paul, very unlucky for Paul there. It's finished off with a 2 over, so I mean, it's gone through the back of the green there, and he's flown it with an A-time from 170 yards. Wow. Esteban's holding in there level, so. But Reese, my boy Reese, you've let me down badly. Badly. Jason's to lose, 2 under, in 2 holes to go.
So second playoff hole is the 17th, and the man with the big advantage after just 1 hole is Jason Goldberg. But you must keep this down the right-hand side. You go left, you get blocked out. He's going with driver again. That's got a look of left about it to me.
Short of.
And it's in there. Need a lot of luck. Get a line. Silva, 3-wood. Certainly not left. If you're going to miss it, you've got to send it down that side. That's pretty good. Very good. Well, you never know. What more? Fresh off a double.
Oh no, I've gone to it again.
And that's down the left-hand side. That is no place to be. Ugh, no. Provisional for Watmore. He's getting through some ammunition here. It's a good swing. Last to go, Reese Pigeon. On his course, he's definitely not hit this left, because he knows that's dead.
What's that looking like?
And that is okay. All depends on the lie, but the line is good from there. Watmore's 4th over the top of the tree. Blind, there's water down there. This is double ugly. Bag goes, caddy sacked, and it's all over.
Yeah, it's a good shot, mate. Shot for yourself. All right, don't worry.
This could be going
Yeah,
towards Gibbons Beach. There it is. Goldberg actually found a lie. He's chipping out. Well, he's got the lead, hasn't he? He's 2 under after the first hole. Doesn't need to gamble at this stage. So a sensible shot. Pigeon's got to gamble. Now, can this pitch on the front and release down to the hole? Well, he certainly knew what he was doing. That's a little bit of local knowledge there. Brilliant shot. How about the birdie finish? And then let's see what the leader can do. Silva, best tee shot of the lot. It's hugging the left-hand side. Well, that's ended up okay. He didn't want to be over there particularly. Not quite enough club. Too much loft, as they say in the trade. Goldberg's third then. This is a chip and run of note. Easy, easy. There's water there. There is water. Oh, it's just pulled up. That was a nervy one. He's almost in a position where he doesn't want to throw it away. Others have to produce something. Silva. Putter from a long way away. Didn't fancy the chip, but he wished he chipped now. Well, local rule is it's a free drop out of Gibbons Beach, so this is the 6th shot for Watmore. Going for a Trilby Tour record high in just 3 holes. So it's going to be a triple. No stroke, +5 with the par 3 18th to come, where there is nothing given away. This is the leader. And the back edge, his 4th shot. It could have been so much worse. And that's come out of there as a struggle.
Stop, 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 stop.
And it's all right. 5 is not going to do him any harm. Now, if this goes in, this would change the look of things. Silva at 17. No stroke, but 1 goes. So, +1 heading into the last. And here's the nearest challenger. Still a very good day for these 4 players to make it through to the playoff. Pigeon's birdie putt after a brilliant second. Time at +1 in 2nd spot, and he does so well. Birdie finishing maybe on the cards. 2 men at +1. Watmore's toast. And it should be a bogey 5 for Goldberg. And it is, so -1 2-shot lead going into the last.
Paul, out. Is that a nightmare? Estevan, he's still thereabouts, 1 over, so he's not too far out of it. Jason's like throwing it away, not throwing it away, but he's opened the door and let it back in. And Reese, 1 over, 1 handicap, last hole, and this hole is no one's friend. So Reese could still do it.
Reese Pigeon then with the birdie at 17 has the honour at the last, and he's probably got the firepower to get here with a long iron. Can he finish birdie? Never know. He would have got there all right. That's left a mighty tricky second. Goldberg, the leader, by 2. A little bit of heave-ho in there with the right shoulder, so this is going down the right. Way right, but safe. Not water, not out of bounds left. Silva, Wood, must find the green. The low square to right, and that's what he's got left, up and over the bunker to that flag. Watmore +5, an iron. Smashed it. Target missed. It is a treacherous finishing hole, par 3 last at St. Pierre. Hardly anybody ever finds the green in 1. Shortest par 4 in the world, I fancy. So we're getting closer to finding out who's going to be the champion of Wales for 2016. It will not be Paul Watmore. That's his best shot in the playoff. Very good recovery. Memories to take home and last a lifetime. Silva's second, just short of the bunker. Up and over. Release. Hurry. Just trying to get there. And the boys on +1 need a disaster from this man. Goldberg, his second. Well, it nearly caught a chunk of the flag there. You'll take that. It's not easy when you've got the lead and you're trying not to have a disaster. You're not playing like you're trying to achieve something. It's difficult. Pigeon from just about in bounds. Lobs it up over the bunker, can't stop it. And I think that Pigeon, Silva and Watmore know exactly what's going to happen here. Par putt for Pigeon. bogey 4. And it's hard lines. The local man. Hopefully it'll be a par for Paul Watmore. Go on. Unlucky. Unlucky. Not to be Trilby champion of Wales in 2016. But he will be playing, of course, in the World Championship final. All the top tenors do that. Goldberg, putt to win. He'll be nervous now. And that's a nervy putt. He's clawing his way over the line. Silva's par putt to post +1. Still not going to be good enough. Unlucky, Esteban. Unlucky. Very good effort in your first ever Trilby tour. But Jason Goldberg has done enough. Courtesy of the hole bunker shot at the first playoff hole. He finishes in level par for the 3 holes of the final. And he is the champion of Wales for 2016. William Hunt looking on. Marvellous feeling for that fella. And a great win.
Just 2 regional championships left before we complete the lineup for the World Championship final at Forest of Arden. After we crown the champion, we have the Trilby Teens and the Trilby Twos pairs competition from Hull before we end the year with our Rogues Gallery special. Right now, let's hear from the new champion of Wales, Jason Goldberg.
Really chuffed to win this. So, as I said earlier, been kept awake all night and then come out, played really good, played solid all day. Got a little bit lucky in the playoff, I guess. A few of the other guys got a bit unfortunate, but I guess it was my day. So yeah, really chuffed. I'll be back next year to hopefully defend this, and I can't wait to get to the Forest of Arden. And yeah, it's a great achievement. I'm really proud of myself, and thanks to Jim as well, my caddy, who did a great job.
We thought Jason's playoff bunker shot in the 16th was just a bit showy for shot of the day, so we've gone for this more subtle effort from Robert Perry on the same hole. And now, let's check out Rogues Gallery, where we find Matt Walker flicking at the foliage on the 10th, to very little effect. Not easily deterred, Mark determines to at least make the green with his next shot, but of course, fails again. Andy Halstead appears to be praying that the wind stops before he has to play again. To the 6th, a relatively benign par 3 that David Wilkins seems determined to turn into an overly complex par 4. Playing in the same group is Simon Moore, who thinks par 4 is a little optimistic and is planning to turn the hole into at least a par 5, if not even more. And here's another example of the same group taking contrary approaches to messing up a hole. Howard Brown goes right and into the weeds on 13. Before David Wilkins returns to further insist that one should always go left when one is messing up a simple par 3. Another fan of the hard right option is David Funnell here on the 16th. And playing from the very spot where David entered the bushes is Paul Davis, who elegantly flies straight into a nearby bunker. Demonstrating the howitzer method of bunker exitry is Paul High Velocity Voltaggio on the 9th. While Malcolm Everest finds he has a mountain to climb after hitting his approach to the 14th somewhere into the forested foothills. Quickly back to Robert Perry to see if his day is improving, but of course it isn't, is it? And messing with the laws of physics is Stephen Sideways Davis on the 16th. Finally, taking the prize for the shortest tee shot of the day is Mark Curtis with his very first effort. If you're unsure where that ended up, it went into those bushes there, about 10 feet from where it started. Let's recover with a word from William.
Best man won, without a doubt. He's a regular Trilby tour, he's got lots of experience. I fancied Reece for it, being a Man United fan, and one handicap when he's on course. Couldn't handle it. Didn't have it. Didn't have the ball. Saw him on that first tee. I thought, oh, he looks very nervous. Jason did look nervous, looked very relaxed all the way around. Great win, great guy, and he fancies himself in the final.
Next week, it's back to Hanbury Manor and the Championship of Hertfordshire. In the meantime, please check out www.trilbytour.com to find out more about how to get involved in the 2017 tour. Or go to the Sky Sports website to see an extended edit of this week's Rogues Gallery. We'll see you next week. this par 3 is the Saint Pierre. 300 and how many yards, Paul?
237.
200. Who gave that clown a microphone?
William Hunt Savile Row sponsors the Trilby Tour. The perfect gentleman's playground.